Hey yo!
Hey yo! Beer review time. I feel like it's still too close. Let's
It's very low.
see if we can back it up a bit.
Hang on. There.
Well, that's never gonna. Oh, yeah. Will Knight, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
On the ones and twos.
There we go. We're in.
Nailed it. Okay. Beer review time. Special guest reviewer Will Knight. Will, is there anyone you want to say hello to out there?
I
Give a
would
shout
love
out?
to say hello to all the people of Saigon that like listening to One Sip Beer reviews.
It's very nice. Thank you. Do you want to tell the folks at home what you do in Saigon? Do you want to plug any of your...
I am one of the co-founders of Pho Chow Saigon.
We love Pho Chow.
Pho Chow,
love
I
it.
love Pho Chow, and that's all I want to talk about if I'm going to talk about what I do.
Perfect. Great. So then let's get into it. If you're new to the channel, if you're just watching for the first time because you came for Will Knight, that's great. What we do is we do one sip, and then we give a score, 0 through 10, one sip beer reviews. We do one a day until we do them all. And in honor of Will Knight's
Italian heritage.
Italiano! Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday. I don't know if you saw all the reviews during lockdown,
Bellissimo.
but I did
there we go.
there was like a Godfather phase, and Michael's Italian wife,
Yep.
she was talking about how well she would be an American wife.
Do you know
Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday.
Do you know what? I only watched Godfather trilogy this year for the first time.
That's insane.
For the first time
That's
this
insane.
year. 44 years on this planet.
Well, we could do a 1 hour video about how insane that is, or we could just review a beer.
Crack on with it.
Yes. So we have the Peroni. Brought an Italian guy to review the Italian beer. Peroni. Nastro Azzurro.
You do sound like Mario.
It's me, Mario. I found the ABV before and then I forgot what it is. Do you know what it is?
Nope.
I'm going to say 5.0%.
I think it's 5.2. I'm gonna like if we. I think.
At that point, we're splitting hairs, so it's not hugely important. Shout out to our man Chris Gachachaberger.
5.1.
There you go. We were both half right. Split the difference.
There you go.
This was one of the beers delivered from Chris to me. So we're going to review it. Only one bottle, so we have to split. Oh. So we do one beer a day until we do them all. We saved Peroni until I had a professional Italian to do the review. Carbonation seems a little light, but that's fine. Are you, like, do you know Peroni?
I'm familiar with Peroni.
Yeah.
I am indeed.
Do you like it? Like, do you have a good relationship with Peroni, or is it like...
If I'm
Give me a little
honest,
background.
it's one of my favourite beers.
It's one of your favorite beers?
Yeah,
Okay.
one of my favourite lagers for sure. Like
Love it. Okay.
Pilsner. Is it Pilsner or lager? I don't know.
Well, all Pilsners are lagers, but not all lagers are Pilsners.
This is why I shouldn't be doing beer reviews.
Hey, it's got nothing to do with skill or talent or whatever. It's an honest review. It's your own score. It's how much you like the beer.
Fine. I will try to be impartial.
I don't want to have this page where it's like all fucking beer nerds who are like getting all like.
I haven't got the beard for it.
This is for the people. Yes. These beer reviews are for the people. The people want to know what the honest man thinks, and you are, I believe, an honest man.
I try to be.
Love it. Cheers. One sip. Everybody knows the rules. It smells like every light lager I've ever had in my life. I have thoughts.
Is that 2 sips? 2 sips allowed?
One sip. Everybody knows the rules.
I'm sure you just said 2.
You said you've seen the reviews.
I'm sure you just said 2.
Oh, the lighting's nuts. It's fine.
Disco.
DIY.
Okay.
DIY until you die. I'm gonna try to make that work. DIY until you die. How do you feel about that as like a
As long as it's in around about 30 years, I'll be good.
Okay.
So
Like you've worked in marketing. You've done marketing for different restaurants.
I have indeed. Yep.
How do you feel about DIY until you die? As like
I
just
think
kind
it's
of a general.
very, very catchy, easy to remember, and easy to spell.
I agree, and that's
Which would make
as soon as it came out of my mouth, I'm like,
it would
that's
make
good.
for a very good hashtag.
Yes. Yeah. I'm well known for coming up with good hashtags. Hashtag beer don't lie. I don't know who these guys are. We're close. Sorry. Thanks, guys.
Customers.
Coming at you from 120 Century. Definitely closed. All right. Do you want to talk about the beer a bit, or do you want to bang
No,
it?
I'm interested to hear your expert opinion, and then I will chip in.
Okay. Well,
I've had 2 sips, so I'm kind of bending the rules a little. Oh, just got lights. There we go.
yeah. Sorry, Milan. The lights are a problem. So yeah, we can talk it out a bit, but the guest always scores first. So,
okay, I can score. That's no problem.
But again, if you want to.
Do you know what? It actually tastes different to how I remember Peroni tasting.
That's what I was going to ask, because as a person who works for a brewery who exports beers, anytime anybody tries one of our beers in another country, I'm always super excited to see them having it, but I'm always nervous as well. It's like sending your kids away to college. Like you're proud to send them away, but the further away they go, the more nervous you are.
Okay, so
my first question is always, how did it taste?
One of the things that I kind of like about Peroni normally is it's kind of like a deep. It normally has kind of like quite a deep flavour in there, but it also has like a metallic kind of ting in the background, kind of like Heineken.
Metallic is not good.
I know, but it feels like something that I know,
Tastes like home.
It's kind of homely, I guess. It's
Got
kind
it.
of one of those things that I've kind of grown up with.
Okay.
It's not. If we're going to kind of rank it on the best beers in the world, it probably wouldn't rank in there. But because it feels,
It sounds like you're saying that you embrace the off flavor.
yeah.
Okay. Fair.
But that said, I'm not really getting it with this bottle. I'm actually kind of getting more kind of herbal notes to it. I'm not
You think
feeling
this
the
tastes good?
metallic. Huh?
You think this tastes good?
I think it just tastes different, and I can't kind of figure out why.
Okay.
Maybe because I've been drinking other beers before I tried this one.
You've been drinking better beers.
Debatable. I'm not going to be plugging other beers that I may or may not have drunk tonight. But this one, it's certainly a lot lighter,
Hey.
than other beers that I have tasted and sampled.
It's super light, yeah.
Carbonation, really weird. It feels really foamy, but in a kind of bubble bath kind of foamy, like really soft bubbles.
It's like lightly effervescent. The carbonation would be the last thing I would complain about.
Yeah, no, for sure.
I have other complaints.
Tell me. This is why I wanted your expert opinion before we started.
It doesn't taste very good.
Huh?
It just doesn't taste very good. For like an imported lager from
it doesn't taste like it's 5.1% for a start. It doesn't feel like a strong beer. It kind of
5.1 is not strong.
Lager.
Anything between like 4. Yeah, okay. Anything between 4 and 5 is
the expert.
Pretty normal range for a light lager.
It kind of feels a lot lighter than I'm used to. I was expecting more, but then again, I have just drunk something a lot stronger. So maybe we should have started this.
I mean, beer is beer. Beer don't lie. That's another hashtag that I created. That's awesome. People love.
Just like your hips.
It's right behind us on the wall. Beer don't lie.
Right. Do I like it? Yes.
Okay.
Do I like it as much as I used to like it? Probably not, if I'm honest. I used to love Peroni, and I used to drink it all
I feel
the
like
time.
I've had Peroni that tasted better than this.
I do.
So that's, I mean, but we can only review the beers that we have in front of us.
Okay.
So this bottle is what we have. What do you think? You got a score?
Out of 10?
0 through 10.
Comparing to other lagers?
It's your score. Okay, so this has come up a bit. It's your score. You can compare it. I can't tell you how to score it.
Okay, as a drink that I would...
As a beer. You compare it to all other beers, I think, is the most fair way to put it.
I've been spoiled in Saigon with beers, so...
Yeah, we have a lot of good beers here in Saigon.
Yeah. On a score out of 10, I would probably give it a 6.
Rookie score, round number. You clearly have not watched the reviews.
6, sorry, hang on, I haven't finished.
No, you have. You have.
I would probably give
it, which shows that you haven't watched the reviews.
I would probably give
it's like figure skating at the Olympics. Like
I would probably
the judge shows a score, and then that score is locked in. You can't change it.
No,
you said
I'm not
6.
changing it. I said 6, but I haven't finished. 6.
No, you said 6.
6.
6.0 is your score. 6.0 is your score.
No, it's not.
Well, it is. You can't change it.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm being overridden.
Yes.
6.
Yeah. We have rules on this
6,
show.
6.0.
6.0. And honestly, you should be embracing the 6.0 because 6.8 is way too high.
Yeah, that's very right.
This is not a good beer.
That was me backpedaling.
This is not a good beer. It does not taste good.
To be fair, I am being overly biased because it's an Italian, in inverted commas, beer.
And hey, I fully expect people to give like hometown scores.
Yeah.
You're Italian, it's Italian beer, like it's like the Italian judge at the Olympics with the Italian figure skating. I guess the Italians don't do figure skating.
The bottle is very pretty. It's a nice shape. It's kind of almost got that Pamela Anderson Coca-Cola.
We're not scoring the labeling, we're scoring the beer.
Okay, yeah, the bottle, the beer. I've got to give it a 6 if I had to review that score.
6.0 from Will. I can't even give it that. So my scale is like 5 and below is like I'm pouring it down the drain.
Yeah.
5 and above is like, oh, it's fine. And then 6 and above is good. 7 and above is really good. 8 and above is great. 9 and above is fucking awesome.
Okay, on that's. Right. Can I not rescore?
No.
Okay, fine.
No, it's locked in.
Fine, okay.
6. 6.0 from Will. It's not good, man. It's not good. I've reviewed a lot of light local lagers on this show. This is not good.
I've become a fan of light local lagers, and that's the thing.
If they're good, yeah, I love them. This does not taste good.
I'm disappointed.
And like you said, I'm sure Peroni tastes better
for sure
off the tap back in Italy.
For sure.
This is a 3.8. This is not a good beer. As it arrived in this bottle. It tastes like it's skunked. Tastes like it got some heat in the green bottle. It's not good.
Okay.
So...
And there you have it.
If I had let you go 6.8, that would have been the biggest discrepancy.
To be fair, the 6.8 was just me trying to backpedal and give you another number.
Yeah.
If I think about it, it definitely wouldn't have been a 6.8.
It's not a good beer.
To be fair, I wouldn't go as... I still, even now, listening to your expert opinion, I wouldn't go as low as a 3 point whatever you said.
That's fair.
I would probably go somewhere around about 5.2, 5.5, maybe even just match the ABV at 5.1.
Right,
but I said 6, and I've got to stick with that.
One sip, everybody knows the rules. 6.0 from Will Knight, Peroni. 3.8, I said? 3.8 for me. That's, if anything, that's generous. This does not taste very good. And again, maybe Peroni in Italy, fresh off the tap, is fucking awesome.
It is.
This is not.
Especially with pizza.
This is not awesome. If I'm going to Italy and I'm having pizza, I'm having a fucking nice bottle of red wine. I'm not drinking Peroni with it. That's just me.
I'll drink anything.
Vaffanculo! That's a review.